What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As the majority of you guys know, Marvin Sapp went down in social media as a buster after basically demanding that people give up money, close the door to the churches. It was at the convention center in Baltimore, and according to him, he was trying to raise money for a conference, and it was not for himself. But as you guys who have seen that viral clip, he said, close the door. Technically, he never said lock the door. And he was telling people, put their phones down. Giving is worship. And it rubbed people the wrong way. And after he did that, it was so many people that called him out on it, and he went on to his social media and gave a really smart ass remark, saying things like, hey, you guys really don't know what you're talking about, and things like that. It really rubbed a lot of folks the wrong way. The problem is when you're on social media as a pastor and you're running your mouth, people gonna clap back. And now we gotta understand, family, people are crazy in the church, okay? I want you guys to know that. People are crazy at these churches, okay? Everybody in the church is not holy. People got problems, okay? And so folks started checking him. It got so bad, he went on to Ricky Smiley and had to say this.
People took issue with me saying shut the doors. Understand, I never said lock the doors.
Yeah.
I said shut the doors. Shutting doors mean that people still have the ability to go in and out. They've taken issue with my tone, and I can honestly say, looking at the video, maybe I was a little more assertive than I should have been, and I can apologize for that. I can apologize for that. But three things I need to make sure that people understood. Number one, the $40,000, if it was $40,000 that was raised, was never given to me. That money was raised for the purpose of taking care of the budget for their conference, not Marvin Sapp. Number two, it didn't happen at my church. It happened in Baltimore. Number three, people take issue with me being firm with the ushers. Anybody that goes to church, ushers one-on-one, that's the first thing they teach you as being an usher, is that there are 3 times you don't walk. You don't walk during the altar call. You don't walk during prayer. You don't walk during the offering. One of the reasons being is because of the sacredness of the moment. You want the doors closed. You don't want the doors locked. I couldn't get them locked anyway. It's a convention center. But the doors needed to be closed, and there was a lot of pandemonium and stuff that was going on out there. But I wanted to share that first. But that ain't even the reason why I'm here. Here's the reason why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is because what has happened is people have taken clickbait and made something out of it that it isn't. And because of that, my church has been getting phone calls. People have called my church and cussed me out. My staff are afraid because I've received death threats over $20 and shut the door. People have come to our campus. They have come to my church to try to cause problems, issues, challenges. And again, my children, I don't look at comments. We was talking about this, I don't read comments. When you got millions of followers, you ain't got time to be reading all the comments. You just don't have it.
Right. My
children do. And they are afraid. And the reason being is because I'm their only parent. I'm a widower. They're afraid for my safety. So now we've had to update and increase security and all the things I've never had to do before because of the vitriol and the anger that people have shown, the things that they've said in my thread and stuff, and all of this is because of a misunderstanding.
Let me address this, my brothers and sisters. Marvin Sapp's wife, I believe she is deceased according to him, and I don't want anything bad to happen to him. It is very possible that he did not mean it in the way that it was delivered or that it was positioned or that it was said. It is very possible that could have happened. However, here's what I want to ask Marvin Sapp. I haven't been involved in church in a long time. My brother is a pastor. So I would want to know, if you were trying to help this conference raise money, how did you get there? since it wasn't your church, which is even great that we are to say that, if it's not your church, how is it that you got there? Because obviously Marvin Sapp, the same person who just did a legendary concert on Tiny Desk, you would have had to get paid for you to go there, right? I mean, that's the incentive, because you have to be there. You're Marvin Sapp. You're known all over the gospel music world. So you have to be paid. So they had the money to bring you there. So then you decided out of the kindness of your heart to raise $40,000 for that particular conference. Does that mean that they needed the money? Because if they needed the money, it shouldn't have been no conference. That's my position. And I want to say this as a person that is, associated with the Christian faith and have been in the faith for years. And I'm not here to debate my faith with anybody, but we got enough conferences in the church and ain't nobody doing nothing. Can we say that? Your little dusty ass church conferences in the give for these damn ministries, and a conference over here, conference over there. You go to the damn bathroom, a conference over there. And listen, I remember when Reverend Bishop G.E. Patterson was coming on BET. Those of you folk who from the church and my grandmother, my mother loved Reverend G.E., or we call him, y'all call him Bishop. He was Bishop, actually. He's the Bishop of the Head of Church of God in Christ for a point. His uncle was Bishop J.O. Patterson and all that. But anyways, J.O. Patterson, not J.O. Patterson, G.E. Patterson was so serious with it, he had an ATM machine in the church. Oh, you ain't got the money? Don't worry about that. Go out there to the ATM. Go out there to the ATM. We got what you need right here at the church, okay? And crime in Memphis and all the churches they got in all these cities, the Atlantas, the Chicagos, Negroes is still acting a damn fool, okay? Don't know black churches, oh no. We don't have many colleges, we don't have any programs. The homeless rates is still going up in these cities. So what are they paying for? What are they paying for? It's a corrupt business practice. So why are they giving their money, and why do they continue to do so? Is what I would like to know. Somebody please help me. Help me understand. Help me get an understanding of why do y'all need this money, since you saying that you don't need it, because they gonna give that money and can't get out. Then you ask why these people are coming to your damn church and they challenging you on it. And now you gotta be for security, because people are tired. People are tired of being taken advantage of by the black church and their hoodlums, okay? They're pookies in the black church. People are tired of y'all taking advantage of them year in and year out. That's what it is, okay? Folk is tired. Folk is upset. Folks are mad. Folks are not happy. Then when you wonder why they are like that, then this is the reason why they like that. They are upset. They're tired of paying for something that don't make no sense. Why are they paying for it? And why do you have the audacity to say, lock the door, close the door? You can give all the biblical information you want, but when you say close the door, what you're trying to tell them is, in most folk eyes, let's prevent them from not going out, okay? Because we know you talked about during altar call, offering, there's another part of service. Anybody been to a Baptist church? When the altar call is going, the ushers will not let you in, okay? And usually when the preacher is preaching, them ushers will not let your ass in, okay? If you out in the vestibule trying to get in the church and the preacher is, and the altar call, you need to be praying for 35,000 years. You can't come in. So that definitely means the door is locked. In most black churches, if you want to do it even the old Southern way of doing things, where you used to have a sermon before they get the money. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all too young. They'll preach first and get your money. Now it's different now. That's that old hooping back. See, y'all got it backwards in today's time. So them people is coming up there, and it's not right for them to come up there and threaten you. But at the same time, people are disenfranchised. They feel that they've been used. When you look at some of these preachers and some of these parents and some of these women, especially older black women, they've been cheated out of their earnings from the churches, told to give, and the only thing that you see getting better is the preacher. Now, y'all know most of y'all that listen to me are black men, okay? Been following me for 10 years, some of y'all. I don't even ask for donation. I don't even ask for money. Because you know what? You guys give me an opportunity to earn the money for making good content. What I got to ask you for money for, okay? And with the money I have to work for, you could at least seeing things getting better. With the black church, imagine you're giving your money to something that you never see improving. Make it make sense, please. How can you make it make sense? How is somebody giving a damn money to something that don't never get any better? You got to be a damn fool. Nobody in their right mind wants to continue to give to something and be harassed. And it was a time when you wouldn't talk to a preacher like that. Now, no, they're looking at y'all just like they look at the other criminals in the black church. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. This episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.